Hello everyone, I'm Landon Schlungen. Today we are going to learn Git by building a SQL reference object. And Git is a version control system that keeps track of all the changes we make to our code base. And this is a 240 lesson course, but yeah, Git is very important to know. Um, People will recommend to get good at Git, and that's very true because you definitely need it to get a job. So let's start this course and probably run with Code Ally. Yep. All right, let us get started with this. We have our project open here. All we have to do is echo hello Git into the terminal to start out with. So that's pretty easy. We can just do control backtick to open that terminal up. And then we can type in go hello Git, and then we can move on with control enter. All right. Should be in the project folder in the terminal you opened. Use the terminal to make a new directory named SQL reference. All right. So we can do that with new directory. So we can do make dir SQL reference in the projects folder. Yep. I spelled that wrong. Awesome. I need an underscore. There we go. Now I can move on. And I can remove SQL reference, I think. Like so. Darn it. It's a directory. I can delete it like this, though. Yeah. All right, that works. Use the change directory command to change to a new folder. cd SQL reference. There we go. Git is a version control system to keep track of your code. And this folder will be your Git repository. Turn it into one by typing git init into the terminal. Yep, so git init will make it into a Git repository. And we use the list command with an A flag to list the hidden folders. Looks like ls-a. And there we see we have a Git file in there, but it's hidden. The git init command created the Git folder for you. It's what keeps track of all the things in your repo. Use git status to see the status of where you are. All right, so git status and no commits yet. Git repo has branches to help keep track of things you are doing with your code. It's common to have a main branch. You can create and go to a new branch with git checkout -b new branch. The -b stands for branch. Use the command to switch to a new branch named main. All right, so to see what branch we're on right now, we can. I thought git branch would let us know, but apparently not. Let's just do this git checkout thing. Git checkout -b new branch. Actually, we want to switch to a new branch named main. Yeah. Git checkout -b, and then we can do git status. And it says nothing on branch main. Yeah, there we go. On branch main. All right. Now you are on the main branch. Use the touch command to create readme. All right. So touch readme.md. And then this will describe what the repo is for. Add the text SQL reference at the top of your new file. I wonder if I can go add that SQL reference and then just put it inside readme like that. Yeah, that works. Awesome. Let's go. Check the status of your repo again. All right. So let's git status. Still no commits. Actually, but we do have an untracked file. Yep. The file you created has not been added to Git yet, so it is showing that is untracked. There's two steps to keep keep track of it for you. First, you need to add it to the staging area like this. Git add, and then add your file name. Okay. So we can do git add readme. There we go. Now it's added to the tracked files. Check your status again. Git status. Changes to be committed is the README. Yep. So this is the staging area. Now your file's in staging and will be added with the next commit. You aren't quite ready to commit this yet, though. Use touch again to create SQL reference.json. Right? Touch SQL reference.json. Check your status again. Git status. And that one's not. The first one is staged, or yeah, the README is staged. SQL reference is not staged. You now have one file in staging and one that is untracked. Add the new file you created to the staging area. Git add SQL reference. There we go. Check your status one more time. Now they're both staged. To commit them, you use git commit-m initial commit. The -m stands for message. Oftentimes, the first commit of a repo will have the message initial commit. Commit your two files with the message initial commit. Git commit-m initial commit. There we go. When you make a commit, whatever is in the staging area will be added to your Git history. You can see more info in terminal output about the commit. Check your status. Git status. Oh, whoops. Git status. There we go. Nothing to commit. Working tree clean. Your working tree is clean. The files were committed and there's no other new changes that Git recognizes. You can see your commit history with git log. Check your commit history. So we can do git log to check our commit history. And there we have just our one initial commit. Instead of the hash. You can see the commit you made. It shows the message you gave with commit along with your username, email, and date, and commit hash. So the commit hash is this thing right here. The hash is that long string of characters. Open up your JSON file and create an object with a reference for how to create a database that looks like this. All right, open up our JSON file and add this to it. Right here, this guy. Paste that in there. And we should be good to go. Maybe, maybe not. Make sure there's one empty line at the bottom of the file. All right, there we go. Sweet. Check your status again. Do that with git status. Git status. Here we go. We modified it now. It recognizes new unstaged changes to your file. Notice that it says that file is modified instead of untracked because the file has been previously committed. You can see the changes you made with git diff. Take a look at the new changes. Git diff. And there's our changes. Sweet. Lines with plus in front means that those lines were added. Add your new changes to staging with git add command again. Git add our SQL reference.json. There we go. Check your status. Git status. And there we see it was modified and it's now to be committed. So it's in staging. Commit them with that message probably. So git add or git commit -m and then this message feature add create database reference. All right, cool. Commit messages often start with fix or feat, among others, to help people understand what your commit was for. Check your git log again to see the new commit added. Git log. I actually never do that really, but I guess it's a way to do it. Now there's two commits in your history. The newest one is on the top in your JSON file. Add a drop key to your database object. Okay. Give it a value of how to drop a database similar to create value. The syntax is in the hints. Again, make sure there's an empty line at the bottom. All right, add a drop to your database object. Create. Okay, so we just go drop here. Drop is drop database name. I think that's what they want. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Check your status. Git status. Here we go. It was changed again. Now check it with diff. So git diff. And there we see our changes to it. Yeah, it should show one line removed and two lines added. Add your changes to the staging area. So git add, and we're adding the SQL reference again. Here we go. Commit your stage changes with the message feature add drop database reference. Okay, so git commit -m feature add drop database reference. There we go. I think you're catching on. Check the log again. So git log. There we go. We have multiple commits now, 3 of them in total. Now there's 3 commits. You have been making changes to your main branch. You actually want to try and avoid that. Type git branch to see the current branches in your repo. Git branch, and we just have our one branch main. You only have the main branch. You can create a branch with git branch. Branch name. Branches often start with fix or feature among others like commit messages. But they use a / and can contain spaces. Create a new branch name, feature, add, create table reference. All right, so we're going to do git branch, and we're just going to add it. Looks like add, create table reference. All right, cool. Your new branch is a clone of the main branch, since it's a branch you were on when you created it. Yep, that's very important to know. It will have the same code and commit history as main did at the time of the branch creation. View your branches again with git branch. get branch. All right, there we go. We have our two branches now. But we're still on the main branch as denoted by the star and the different color. We can switch our branch with get checkout. So we check out the new branch and we can switch to it. So we do get checkout, checkout, feature, add, create, table reference. And you can't really tab it to autocomplete, which is really annoying. But yeah, just got to type the whole thing out. Says you switch to your new branch, type get branch so I can make sure the star switched. All right, get branch. And there's a star on our new branch. Like I said, you often don't want to make commits directly to the main branch of a repo. This branch will be for some new changes. What you will do is make the changes and commits here, then merge them into the main branch when you are ready. Add a reference for creating a SQL table to your JSON file alongside your database property. Make it look like this. All right, so we want to add a table thing alongside the database stuff. So we can go comma and paste this here. So I think that's saved. Yep, Control Enter. Show me the status again. You might as well get used to it. All right, get status. There we go. We modified it, and then we can do get diff to see what the changes were. And we just add a table. Okay. Enter Q. There we go. You made new changes to so the file shows up as not staged. Add the file to staging. All right, so get add our SQL reference. There we go. The changes are now in staging. Commit your stage changes with the message. All right, so get commit -m and then feature add create table reference. There we go. Cool. Check your git log again. Git log. We added a commit. It's at the top. Pretty sure. All right. Now you have 4 commits. They're getting a little hard to see. Check the log again, but this time use one line. All right. Git log -- one line. And then it will all be on one line. There we go. Or 4 lines for the 4 different commits. All right, that's better. Use get checkout to switch back to the main branch. Get check out main. There we go. Now we switch back to main, but main doesn't have the commit, so we can do get log again with one line, and then you'll see it only has 3 commits. Get log -- one line. There we go. It only has 3. You can see 3 commits on this branch and 4 on the feature branch. You're just on the commit, and code you added on the feature branch only exists over there for now. View the branches, you have to remind me the name of your other branch. All right, view the branches, get branch. There we go. You created a feature add create table reference branch, made a commit, and now it's ready to be added to the main branch. You can use get merge branch name to bring changes from a branch into your branch you are currently on. Merge the changes from your feature branch into main branch. All right, so we can just do get merge or feature. So merge feature, add, create table reference. And then this will merge that branch into our main branch that we're on. And then we should be good to go. The commits and code from your feature branch were added to this branch. There's a message with some info about the merge. It's a fast forward merge. Check the log with one line flag again. Get to log -- one line. There we go. Now that commit is in there. It was added to the branch with the merge. You can delete a branch with get branch -d. All right, get branch -d, and our branch name, so which is our add create table reference because we don't need it anymore since it's in main. So we can delete this branch table reference. Reference. There we go. And I think we just delete it like that now. Here we go, deleted branch. All right, it said it was deleted, but view your branches again. Yeah, so it is definitely deleted. uh, you're just left with the main branch. Want to try it again? Last time you created a branch and then switched to it. You can do both at the same time with get checkout -b branch name, create and switch to a new branch name. Add drop table reference. All right, so get checkout -b and then branch name is feature and drop table reference. Here we go. Add a drop key to the table object of your JSON file. Give it a value of how to drop a table. All right, so we can do a drop thing here. Drop, and it's drop table. Drop table, table name. Table name. Here we go. That should be good. Check your status. Get log, or get status, get status. All right, that one was modified. Check the diff, git diff, and there's the changes queue. So move on. Add your changes to staging. All right, so git add SQL reference. There we go. Commit your stage changes with the message feature add drop table reference. All right, so git commit -m feature add drop table reference. There we go. Switch back to your main branch. Git checkout main, so we can merge the changes. All right. Oh yeah, I always do git co for checkout because I have an alias on my computer. But yeah, usually you have to do the whole thing. Git checkout main. All right, remember that the code and commit you added aren't on this branch, so they disappear again. View the branches on your repo so you can get the name of it to merge your feature into the main branch. All right, git branch. There's the name of our feature branch, and then we can merge it. All right, so git merge, just for reference. Git merge feature add drop table reference. Reference. There we go. Merged. Awesome. The commit from your feature branch was added to the main branch, and we can safely delete our feature branch. All right. So git branch -d for delete, and then we just type in feature add drop table reference again. Table reference. There we go. All right, you're getting the hang of it. The process is to create a branch, make the changes you want, commit them, and then merge the changes into your branch you started on. Pretty simple. All right, let's keep going. Create and check out a new branch name feature add column reference. All right, git checkout -b feature add column references. There we go. All right, this branch will be a work in progress. Add a column key to your JSON object, make it an object like the other two. Give it a property add that has a value of alter table. All right, make it an object. Give it a single property add. Add a column key to your JSON object. All right, so we're gonna do a column, and then to add a column, what do we have to do? We have to do this thing right here, which is alter table column name. Yeah, paste that, and we should be good to go. All right, view the diff to make sure the new changes are what you expect. Git diff. Yep, that looks good. All right, add your changes to staging. Here's a tip. You can use git add dot to add all files to staging. So yeah, 90% of the time you're going to use git add all or git add dot, and then be good to go. All right, commit your stage changes with the message feature add column reference. All right, git commit -m feature add column reference. There we go. Cool, cool. View your log with the one-line flag. Git log --one line. Awesome. The commit was added. I see an error in the syntax of one of the commands. You want to fix it, but this branch is not for fixing it. Switch back to your main branch so you can create a new branch to fix it. Okay, I guess. Git checkout main. Remember that when you create a branch, it will be a clone of whatever branch you are on when you create it. That's why you switch to main first. Create and switch to a branch named fix create table syntax. Git checkout dot -b fix / create table syntax. All right. The create table command is a function, so it needs parentheses at the end. Add those to the end of the command. Oh, I see. The create table function. Oh, I see. This one does. Yeah, this needs a parentheses here. All right. Cool. Check your status in diff to see your new changes. All right. Git status and check the diff. Git diff. There we go. There's our changes queue. All right. Then add your files to staging. Git add all. There we go. Cool. Commit your changes with the message fix create table syntax. All right. Git commit -m fix create table syntax. All right. So now we have 3 branches open. Switch back to your main so you can merge this important bug fix. Also, yeah, if I do git branch, we have 3 branches. Yeah, and then we can do git checkout main to go back to main. View your branches to remind of the branch name. There they are. Merge your bug fix branch into this branch. So we could do that with git merge. and then it's our fix branch. So we'll go fix, create table, syntax. There we go. View your log with one line flag, get log dash dash one line. There we go. We create table syntax, that's ahead. The bug fix is in, and you can safely delete the branch. All right, so we can go get branch dash D, and then do fix create table syntax, create table syntax. There we go. That branch is now deleted. Your bug fix is merged into the main branch. Switch back to your feature branch. All right. So get checkout, or I gotta see what branch I have. Just quick, get branch, and then yeah, get checkout our feature branch. So feature add column references. There we go. View your log with one line flag. Get log dash dash one line. And that one commit with the bug fix isn't in this branch yet, so I think we're gonna go about that here. You created this branch and made a commit. Since then, a commit for the bug fix was added to main. This is common with many people working on code base simultaneously. Yep. You need to update this branch so it has the same commits from main, but you can't just merge that branch into this one. You need that bug fix commit to be in the same order here as it is on main, right after the drop table commit. You need to rebase this branch against main to do that. Enter get rebase main to rebase this branch. Yep, I love get rebase. It's pretty awesome. So we just do get rebase main, and then that change gets thrown into our file. There was some fancy output there, but you can see the parentheses from the bug fix commit were added to the table.create value. Show me the log again. All right, and you can see that it was added here now. Show me the log again. All right, get log dash dash one line. All right, there's add column reference. We also have that create table syntax or fix create table syntax. This is right before head now. All right, the log showed that the bug fix commit from main was added, and then the commit from the branch was added on top of it. Now, when this branch is ready to be merged in main, it will have the same commit history. You should try to keep your branches up to date like this by rebasing them often. In your JSON file, add a drop key to the column object with a reference for dropping a column. All right, so to drop a column, we have to do something. I also need a comma here. All right, so to drop a column, we go drop column, table name, or alter table column, actually, isn't it? Alter table column, alter table name, table name, drop column, column name. There we go. Yeah, I forgot to column there. That's why. Okay. Cool. Check your status and diff to see the new changes. Get and then add them to staging. I wonder if I can just add them to staging. I'll do get diff, but then I'm just going to add them to staging. Get add all. There we go. Commit your changes with the message feature. Okay. Get commit dash m feature add drop column reference. All right. View your log again. Make sure you use my favorite flag. Get log dash dash one line. There we go. Switch to your main branch. Get checkout main. There's another feature that needs to be worked on. All right. Create and switch to a new branch. Get checkout dash B this time for a new branch, and then add insert row reference. There we go. Pretend that this branch is for someone else working on a new feature at the same time you are working on the column commands. Add a row key to your JSON object. Make it an object with an insert key whose value is this. All right. Add a row for insert. Add a row key. Oh yeah, for a row. I see. So we can go row, and then we have a insert statement. And the insert statement is this thing right here, insert into table name. So let's paste that in. That should be good. Yes, awesome. Check your status in diff and then add changes to staging. So I'm just going to do get diff. And there we see our row insert in there. And then we can do get add all to add it. Commit your changes with the message. Right? Get commit dash m feature add insert row reference, and good to go. Awesome. All right, this branch is finished. Switch to your main branch so you can merge this commit in. Git checkout main. There we are. View your branches. Git branch. Here's our 3 branches. Merge your branch with the insert row reference. All right, so git merge, and then we're going to merge the feature insert row reference into this main branch. All right, add insert row reference. There we go. Cool. Check your logs to make sure the commit was added, then switch to your branch for adding column references. All right, check your logs. Git log --1 line, and then switch to your branch for adding column references. All right, git checkout. I gotta check my branch quick. Branch. All right, git checkout our feature, which is add column references. Column references. All right. Another commit was added to main. You should update this branch again. To be more specific, a rebase will rewind this branch to where it last matched main. Then add the commits from main that aren't here. After that, it adds the commits you made to this branch on top. Rebase this branch against main so it's up to date. You should see a conflict. All right, we're going to rebase this against main. All right, so git rebase main, and we'll see a conflict. Yep. All right. The conflict arose because the first commit you added to this branch changed the same lines as the commit from main, so it tried to add the commit, but it couldn't because something was already there. There are sections separated by characters less than, greater than, equal that represent the commit you are on, and the commit that is trying to be added. This one, which is okay, and then fix the conflict by removing those characters, then making the JSON object valid again. All right, so in here we can accept this current change, accept the incoming change, or accept both changes. You can also compare them. Generally, I think we accept both changes on this one. I don't know what they want though, like just remove these for some reason and make them valid JSON objects again. Okay, we're gonna accept both changes and then just fix this up a little bit manually because Git got confused with how to add this stuff. All right, so now we're good to go. And check our status. All right, so git status. Here we are. It says that you are still in the middle of rebasing. There's one file that needs to be merged yet. Add the file to staging like you would any other commits. Yep. So yeah, these are still changes. So it's modified. It's still like in the middle of this rebase. So we have to add this to the staging again. All right, and then check our status again. Git status, and now that's in our staging. And then we have to, we fix the conflicts and added them to staging. It says all conflicts fixed. Run git rebase continue to continue the rebase. Yes. So it says that right here. Make sure to run git rebase continue. And we will do that right now. Git rebase -- continue. And then it should work. Yep. Awesome. The last commit was added after you continued the rebase without conflict. The rebase is now finished. View your log with the 1-line flag. Git log --1 line. There we are. You can see the insert row commit from main was added to this branch before the 2 commits you made here. Now this branch is up to date and you can continue working on it. Add a rename key to the column object with this text in there. All right, so this is how you rename a column. Cool. Rename. And paste this in here. Awesome. Looks cool. Check your status and diff to see your new changes. Git, and then add it to staging. I'll just do git diff and git add all. Commit your changes. Git commit -m feature and rename column reference. Awesome. There's now 3 commits that are unique to this branch. You will come back to it later. Switch to the branch for adding new row references. All right. Switch to the branch for adding row references. Git branch. I need to see what it is. Git checkout feature. Oh, whoops. I have to make sure to spell that out. Feature /add insert row references or reference. Whoops. There we go. All right, this branch is still up to date since no commits have been added to main since this branch was created. Add an update key to the row object with this. All right. So we're going to copy this thing and add it as a update key on the row. Yep. Right. And you'll notice that the column stuff isn't in here at all. And that's on our other branch. Whoops. Paste. There it is. Cool, cool. Check your status. Get status. Is modified. There's been a mistake. This branch was for the insert command, not the update command. Okay. I see. You can put your changes aside with git stash. Stash your changes so you can add them to a different branch. Oh, I see. Because it's named differently. Because it's insert row reference. We could just change the name of the branch, but they're saying we're going to do it this way with git stash. Git stash is pretty cool though. It just saves our changes, but doesn't commit them. All right, you might have noticed your uncommitted changes disappear from the file. Check your status again. Git status. Whoops, git status. There it is. All right, so now it's nothing to commit. Working tree clean. The changes you made are stashed. View the things you have stashed with git stash list. Git stash list. There we go. We have our work in progress. You can see one item there. Bring the changes back with git stash pop. Git stash pop. And there we go. Now it's back. The changes from the stash appeared in the file and Git showed status for you. You're right where you left off before stashing the changes. Popping a stash like that will remove the most recent stash and apply it to your working tree. View the list of your stashes again. Git stash list. And you see it's empty. Let's change this back in your stash. Git stash. There it is. All right. View the list of your stash changes. Git stash list again. And now it's back in there. The changes are stashed again. View a condensed version of the changes in the latest stash with git stash show. Git stash show. Okay, cool. You can see what file was changed and how many lines were added and removed from the file. View the full changes with git stash show-p. Show-p. Oh, cool. That's yeah, awesome. Now you can see the actual changes that are stored in the stash. Before you use the pop command to remove the latest stash and add it to your working tree, you can add the latest stash while keeping it in the list with git stash apply. Apply your stash with this method. All right, git stash apply. Okay, cool. It showed you your status after applying the stash. The one file is unstaged again. View your stash list. Git stash list. Still in there. Cool. Okay, yeah. The code from your stash was added to your working tree, and the stash is still there in case you want to add it somewhere else. Stash to change again. Git stash. View the list. Git stash list. I'm guessing there's two now. Yeah, there is two now. Now there's two things stashed. You can use the name at the front of each stash. Stash at number with many of the stash commands to select one other than the latest one. The most recent stash is the one at the top, stash 0. View the condensed changes to the oldest stash with git stash show. Okay, git stash show by putting the name of the stash after it, which is stash at index 1. Yeah, and it shows that stash instead of the first one. Next, using a similar method, show the full changes of the oldest stash with the patch flag you used earlier. All right, so let's add a -p there, and now it shows that stuff. There's two identical items in your stash. Drop one of them with get stash drop, yeah, or get stash drop, and then the stash name. All right, yeah, because they're identical, we might as well drop one. No need for two of them. View the list of stash changes again to verify the one that got deleted. Get stash list. And there we see only one again. You should just have one. Switch to your main branch so you can create a new branch from that and add these changes to it. Git checkout main. Git checkout main. Cool. Before I make you work on the wrong branch again, delete the branch for inserting a row. All right, git branch insert row thing. Okay, we want to delete that one. Okay, git branch -d. I thought we had something on there that we wanted. Oh well. Add insert row reference. There we go. Create and check out a new branch named add more row references. Okay. Get branch dash, or I'm going to check out. Yeah, checkout. Get checkout dash B for a new branch, and then feature add more row references. There we go. Show me your stash list again. Get stash list. Should still be there. Yep. That's still there. Oh, I see. We're just taking your stash and we're putting it on this one. That's pretty smart right there. That is pretty smart. All right, so we're gonna do get stash pop and it will pop it on there. Awesome. All right, Git showed you your stash again, and it looks like it recognizes that the file's new changes after adding the stash. View the stash list to verify that's empty. And also you'll see that that's added to this now. Git stash list, and now it's empty. The list is empty. View the diff. Git diff. And yeah, you can see we update table name. So that's cool. It looks good. Add the changes to staging. Git add all. Sweet. View your status. Git status. Then commit the stage changes. Git commit -m feature add update row reference. There we go. Cool. Your work on this branch is done for now. Switch to your main branch. Git checkout main. Merge your branch for adding row references that you just added to commit to. All right, so git merge. And then our branch is, I always forget, so I have to do git branch again. Git merge feature add more row references. Add more row references. There we go. Cool. Switch to your branch for the column references so you can continue working on that. Switch to our branch for the column references. Git check out our column references. Yeah, feature add column references. Cool. All right, once again, commits have been added to main, so you should update this branch. Rebase this branch against main to bring in the new commits. You should get a conflict again. All right, git rebase main, and we get a conflict once again. This conflict is a little trickier. I guess a little bit, yeah. All right, make the JSON object whole again so you can add the changes and finish rebasing. Make sure you put all the references in their correct objects and in the same order they were originally in. There may be a duplicate line you need to delete. Okay, let's take a look at this quick. So we have our current change and our incoming change. Our add column references is coming into this insert and update part of the row. So the row part is going on top, and then our column stuff is on the bottom. And we have an insert thing that has to go down here, I think, right? Oh, no, that's an extra. Yeah, that's an extra one. All right, well, we're going to accept both changes, and then we're going to delete this one. And I think that's pretty good, actually. I think that's good. Maybe not. Make sure you put all the references. I need a hint. These look like this. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Add alter table name. I think it does, so maybe I just need to run it. Oh, there we go. Cool. And we're 58% of the way through. Oh, wow, we're cruising through this thing. Cruising. View the status of your repo. Right, git status. Here we are. You are still rebasing. You fixed the conflicts for the commit trying to be added. It looks like it was the add column commit that had conflict. Add your changes to staging. Git add all to add it to staging. View the status again. Git status. And it's going to say we need to git rebase continue. Yep, continue or rebase. Git rebase continue. The rest of your commits were added without conflict. View your log with the one line flag. Git log dash one line. There we see all of our commits. So beautiful. So many of them. All right, the rebase added the row commits where they are supposed to be. Then the column commits from this branch on top. Excellent. Now you can continue working on it. Add a reference to the column object, and then we have to add this. Key, a primary key, and a value of this to the column object. It's column. All right, so we're going to add a primary key. Primary key, I think like that. I'm not sure. Paste that in, and we'll see if that works. Primary key underscore, actually. Cool. There we go. Awesome. All right, check the diff, get diff, and we'll see our one-line change or two-line change because we added a comma at the end, and it looks good. All right. Above it, then add them to staging. So get add all. Oh, whoops. Get add all. All right, commit your stage files. Git commit dash m feature add primary key reference. Awesome. I forgot the. If you ever do that and you enter before ending the quote, you can just end the quote on the next line. So that's a cool little tip for you. Add foreign key to the column object for another command. Its value should be this. All right, so we need to add foreign key with this text in there. Add foreign key. Foreign key. And then it's alter table name. There we go. We check the diff, get diff. And then I'm guessing add it to staging. Yep, get add all. And then commit them, get commits dash m feature add foreign key reference. That's the message. There we go. Go to your branch for the row references so you can continue to work on those. Git branch and then git checkout feature add more row references. Add more row references. So now we're going to work on this branch for a little bit, and you'll see that those changes for the column aren't in here at all. So, all right, okay, now we need to add a delete key. Take a guess at the value. It should be delete from with the where. Okay, so for the row, we need to delete and then make sure there's a comma here. And we can take a guess at what this is going to be. I'm guessing it'll be delete from table name where the condition. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. Right. I'm not crazy, am I? Oh, shoot. What is it? Delete from table name where condition. Delete from table name where condition. What? Delete from. Okay, run it. Oh, row.delete. Row.delete. Oh, I need to get rid of that space. Aha. Oh my gosh. View the diff of your changes. All right, get diff. There it is. Cool. Add them to staging. Get add all. Commit the changes. Git commit dash m feature add delete row reference. There we go. Go to the main branch so you can merge these commits. Git checkout main. Gotta spell that out. Gosh darn it. Git checkout main. Right, merge the branch. Git merge. And then I gotta actually see the branch quick. And then git merge our feature, which is add more row references. Add more row references. There we go. All right, you merge the branch and are all done with it. Delete the branch for the row references. Git branch dash D for delete, and then feature add more row references. There we go, deleted. I missed a bunch of the rename commands when I had you work on a few of the objects. Create and check out a branch named this. All right, git checkout dash B. Git checkout dash B. Fix add missing rename references. There we go. I forgot to add a command for how to rename a database. In your JSON file, add a rename key to the database object. The value should be this. All right. Let's copy that. Add a rename key to the database part. Rename, and paste this here. alter database, database rename. All right. View the diff of your changes, git diff, and then add them to staging. That looks good to me. And now we can add them, git add all. And then commit your stage changes, git commit -m, fix, add missing rename database reference. Hey, let's go. All right. Leave this branch for now. Switch back to your branch for the column references so you can hopefully finally finish it. All right, git git branch, git checkout, feature, add column references, right? References. There we go. References is so hard to type. There was a commit to main since you last worked on this from when you merged the add more growth references branch. Rebase this branch against main so it's up to date and you can finish working on it. Rebase this branch against main. All right, yes. Git rebase main. All right, add these changes in there, and there's another conflict. Great. All right, fix the conflicts. And where's the conflicts? Here they are. Let's take a look at this. All right, so looks like this is a repeat, but we can accept both changes and just remove that line. And that looks good to me. Yeah, looks good to me. All right, cool. All right, you fix the conflicts, check your status, then add your files to staging. Git status, git add all. All right, check your status again, git status. It's going to say continue. Yeah, git rebase continue. Git rebase -- continue. All right, there was a conflict when it tried to add the first commit from the branch on top of the one that was brought in from main. The rest of the commits were added without conflicts. In your JSON file, add a unique key to the column object. All right, add a unique key to the column object and give it this. All right, to the column object. Okay. Under here, we're gonna add unique, and then paste this in here. It's our table add unique column name. View the diff, get diff. There's our changes. Pretty cool. And then we gotta add them to staging, get add all. Commit the stages files. All right, commit -m and feature add unique reference. Awesome. All right, I'm going to show you a few ways to remove or undo a commit. The first is to simply travel back in time. You can use the git reset command to travel to any point in your commit history. Your current head is a reference to the last commit you just made. Use git reset head ~1 to go back one before head. Git reset head and then ~1 to go back one before head. Okay, cool. All right, so now this is a mixed reset, and I guess that unique part is still there though, right? And it will put the changes from the commit you undid in your working tree. You can see that it says there's unstaged changes. Oh, I see. So it just made it unstaged again. So get status. It's unstaged. It's modified. Okay, that's cool. View your log with one line. Git log -- one line. And there we see it's not there anymore. The add unique reference. All right. Your commit for how to set up a column to unique is gone. View the status, git status. There it is. View the diff, git diff. And yeah, there's our diff again. It's the same as it was before. And the changes from the reset are back in the working tree. So when you reset to one commit before head, it removed the most recent commit and put all the changes in the working tree. If you use the -- hard flag with the reset, the changes would not have been added to the working tree. And if you use the soft flag, the changes would have been added to the working tree and staging. Add the changes back to staging so you can commit them again. Okay, so git add all. And then we want to commit them again with the same message, I think. I think that's the same message. Feature add unique reference. Yeah. If we wanted to, we could use a different message. Reverting is a good way to undo a commit because you don't lose the commit from the history. You can revert most recent commit with git revert head. Do that now. All right, so git revert head. Okay, now we're in nano, or is this Vim? I think this is nano. Git put you into nano and is asking you to enter a commit message for the revert, but they added a default one for you. Don't change anything in nano, just exit the file to use the default message. You can exit the file with Control X. All right, so Control X to exit, and it will keep this, I think, revert feature add unique reference, and then it will do that as well. So Control X. All right, view the log with the flag, git log dash dash one line, and we can see, yeah, here's the commit message they did. Revert feature add unique reference. All right, using revert to undo that commit, added another commit that is the exact opposite of it. Okay, I see. Enter git show into the terminal to see the last commit added. Git show. Yeah, git show. Q. Okay. Type git show head tilde one. Git show head tilde one to take a look at the details of the original commit that you reverted. Oh, okay, I see. If you look at the bottom of these two messages, it shows the diff. The diff of the revert commit is the exact opposite of the one before it, effectively undoing the changes. You've used rebase to update this branch, but you can enter an interactive mode to manipulate commits. Type git rebase interactive head dash 2 into terminal to enter this mode. And the head tilde 2 means you will have a chance to change the last two commits. All right, so git rebase, and we're going back in time with git rebase interactive. So this is really useful and really cool to do. It can be dangerous at times, but you know how it is. At the top of Nano, you can see the two commits with pick next to them. Yep. Below them, there's a list of options for working with them. Pick means that it will use the commits as they are. At the bottom, it says D for drop or remove commit. Replace the word pick preceding your two commits with a D to drop them both. When you're done, save the file and exit Nano. All right, so we're going to drop these. We're going to drop both of these commits, and we can use D to drop them both. So just do D in front instead of pick on these, and then we can exit. I think it saves for us. You must save the file with this Control O for write out, and then we can exit. Oh, file name. I think that's the right file name. Save the file and exit Nano. I wonder if did I save that right? Oh, you can save and exit by pressing Control X, then Y, then Enter. Oh, whoops. Let's cancel. Control C. So I just do Control X, then Y, then Enter. Then Y. Oh, then Enter. Okay, go. Okay, view your log. Use the one line flag. Git log dash dash one line. And we can see that that revert commit is not there anymore. Okay. Both the commits you add the unique command and the one to revert it were dropped. Enter another interactive rebase that goes back to the root instead of head 2. I'm going to show you how to change the commit message. All right, dash dash root means that the rebase will go back to your very first commit. Oh, wow. Okay. It's going to show a lot of them then. All right, git rebase dash dash interactive and then dash dash root to go back to the root instead of head 2. Okay. So there's all of our picks. You can see that the latest commit is at the bottom here. Be careful not to change the wrong commits. One of the options is R for reword. Okay, so use the commit but add the commit message. Replace pick with an R next to the commit message with feature add column reference. Feature add column reference. Feature add column reference. Is that down here? Yeah, there is. And we have to do an R to reword it. Okay, R. And then reword the message. It's the very first commit you add to this branch. When you're done, save the file and exit Nano. Git will put you into another Nano instance to reword the commit message. Don't change anything in it yet. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, that's kind of weird. All right, so let's save the file. So Control X, Y, Enter, and then we're going to change the commit message in this one. All right, so we need to edit your commit message, add an S at the end of the commit message, so it's feature add column references. Ah, I see. We just forgot an S there. When you're done, save the file and exit nano. So Control X, yes. So Y and then enter. Okay. View your log. Git dash dash or git log one line. There we go. And that's things should be changed now. Git add column references. Yeah. Feature add column references is cool now. Okay. Or I thought it was row message. Okay, whatever. Row references. Add row references. I don't know. Whatever, the message was reworded, but there's a problem. Look at the commit hash for your initial commits from the last 2 times you viewed the log. It's that string left right here is the hash. There aren't the same ones. They aren't the same ones anymore since you rebase back to the root. Same goes for the rest of your commits. When you rebase interactively, it changes all those hashes, so Git sees them as different commits. If you were to try and merge this into main, it wouldn't work because they don't share the same history anymore. Oh, darn. For this reason, you don't want to do an interactive rebase where you go back past commits unique to the branch you are on. Fortunately, you can fix this. Enter git rebase main to realign the history of the 2 branches. Okay, git rebase main. Okay, interesting. So that's how you fix it. Okay, view your log again. Use one line flag. Git log dash dash one line. Q. Now the hashes are the same as they were before you rebase back to root, which is what they are on main. Enter another interactive rebase, go back to the first commit you added to this branch. It's head 5. All right, so git rebase dash I is short for interactive, I'm pretty sure. And then we can just go head until day 5 to go back to that one. All right, squashing commits means that you will take a bunch of commits and turn them into one. This is helpful to keep your commit history clean and something you want to try to do. Replace pick with an S next to all of your commits except the one with the message add column references. Okay, cool. So we're going to change all these picks to S's for squash. So it means they're going to get squashed into that add column references commits. And then it will clean it up. All right, when you're done, save and exit the file. So Control X, yes, and enter. Nano brought up a list of all the commit messages you use for the commits. Don't change anything in there. Just exit the file to use those messages and finish squashing the commits. All right. Don't change anything in there. Just exit the file. So Control X. Awesome. All right. View your log with the one line flag. Git log dash dash one line. Awesome. Now all the column commits you made to this branch have been squashed into just one commit at the very top. View the log again, but use -1 instead of one line. Right, to view only the last commit. Cool. So git log -1. All right, so it added these stuff to it. That's kind of cool. You can see that your one commit has all the messages that were in nano, which are all of the commits you made to this branch squashed into one commit. I think you are finally done with this branch. Go to your main branch so it can get merged. Okay, git checkout main, and then we're going to merge it in. So merge it. So git merge. I forgot the branch name. What's the branch name? Git merge our add column references, right? Yeah. Feature add column references. Awesome. 7 insertions. 7 insertions. Hopefully there are no conflicts. Delete your branch for adding information about column commands since you are done with it. All right, git branch dash D. Feature add column references. All done with that one. Go to your branch for adding the commands that were missing. There's one more to add. Git branch. Go to your branch. Git checkout fix add missing rename references. There was added commit to main since you last worked on this. Update this branch with a rebase against main. Okay, git rebase dash dash git rebase main. I mean. All right, it worked awesomely. All right, you viewed the most recent log with -1. You can view the last X number of commits with any number instead of 1. View the last 5 commits. with the one line flag. All right, so git log -5 and then -- one line. Here we go. All right, this branch is up to date now. In your JSON file, add a renamed key to the table object. All right, add a renamed key to the table object. The value is in the hints, but just give it a try first. Okay. Rename to table. Rename to table. Right. How do we rename a table? That is the question. Alter table, table name, rename to new name. I'm guessing that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure. Nope. Rename to new name. Let's try that. Hey, let's go. All right, check the diff of your changes. Get diff. Awesome. That's what we want. Oh, add them to staging. Get add all. Commit your stage changes. Get commit -m. Fix. Add missing rename table reference. Awesome. View your last log files. I think I have that open. Here it is. Awesome. All right, you have 2 commits on this branch that could be squashed. Enter an interactive rebase that goes back 2 commits and squash them. All right, git rebase -I head ~2. All right, so we want to replace pick with s next to your commit for adding the renamed table reference. Be careful not to do the wrong one. Okay. With s next to your commit for adding the rename table reference. Rename table reference. So we just want to do s on the second one. Okay. And then when you're done, save and exit nano. All right, Control X, yes, and enter. The lines that don't start with a hashtag will be the commit messages. Add a new message at the top of the file on its own line. Give it the text, fix, add missing, rename references. All right, so we can do enter and then fix, add missing, rename references. Like so. When you're done, save and exit the file. All right, so Control X and yes, and enter. Let's go. View only the last commit in your log to see your squash commits. Git log -1. Okay, there's our squash commits. I think this branch is ready to go. Switch to main so you can merge it. Git checkout main. And we are going to merge this. All right, git merge. Merge fix add missing rename references. There we are. Awesome. Review your branches. Git branch. We just have those 2. Delete all your branches except main. Git branch -d. Fix add missing rename references. And that should delete it. Awesome. I think the file's complete. Thanks for making this for me. View the log with one line flag. Git log --one line. There's all of our commits. Awesome. All right, that's a nice looking commit history. There's one more thing you should learn. Create and check out a branch named feature add gitignore. All right, yeah, we're gonna learn gitignore. Cool. All right, so git checkout -b feature add gitignore. All right, use the touch command to create a file named .env, touch.env. All right, this is where we put our environment variables, for running code. Oftentimes, there may be sensitive information in it, like passwords and stuff. All right, add the text secret, my secret to the file. All right, so we can do that with echo. So that's kind of cool. Echo secret equals my secret, and then that goes into .env. Hey, let's go. View your status. Get status. And you can see that it is waiting. It's on track. You can see the env file is new. Use touch again to create another file named .gitignore. Touch.gitignore. Right. View the status again. Get status. It's going to be the same thing. We actually also have gitignore in there. Add the text.env to your gitignore file. And then it will ignore the env file. It's pretty cool. All right, so we can just do echo .env into our .gitignore. Gitignore. There we go. And now when I do git status again, env is gone. Yeah. Let's go. Now the env file is being ignored by Git because you added it to the gitignore file. There are often a number of things you don't want to include in a repo, especially if it's publicly visible. Now you know how to keep them from being tracked by Git. Add your new changes to staging. All right, git add all. Commit your changes with feature add gitignore. Git commit -m feature add gitignore. Right. Use touch to create another file named sample.env. Right. Touch sample .env. And then view the status, git status. Right. Git won't ignore this file. Sensitive information can be stored in the env file, but people need to know the variables that are in there so they can run a repository locally. Add secret equals to sample env. All right. So we're going to go secret equals. And that's going to go into the sample.env. Sample.env. Let's go. Now, when someone wants to run your repo, they will know that they need to create an env file and add a value in it for secret. Add your new file to staging. Git add all, and then add a commit message. Git commit -m feature add sample.env. There we are. How far are we? We're so close, 95%. View the last 5 commits in your log with one line flag. All right, git log -5 -- 1 line. There they are. The 2 commits you made to this branch can be squashed. Do an interactive rebase that goes back to all the commits unique to the branch. All right, so git rebase -i head -2. And then we're going to squash the second one, I'm guessing. Squash the sample env. Yep. All right, so that should be an S. And then save the file. So Control X, I, enter. Add a new message at the very top of the file. All right, it's going to be feature add .git ignore and sample env. All right, when you're done, save and exit the file. All right, so Control X, Y, enter. Hey, view only the last commit in your log. Git log -1. Switch back to main. Git checkout to main. Checkout main. And then merge the branch. All right, so git merge feature add git ignore. Feature add git ignore. Delete the feature branch you just merged. All right, so git delete or git branch -d branch -d feature add git ignore. There we are. Deleted that branch. I think it's all finished. View your log with the one-line flag to see your whole history. Git log -1 line, and there's our whole history. We started at the bottom. Now we here initial commit and add a bunch of stuff and make sure to also add the git ignore and sample env. All right, cool. All right, looks great. View the log one last time without any flags. Git log, and we'll see all the details of all these commits as well and what happened in them. Okay. Congratulations, you are finished with your repo for now. Tutorial complete. All right, let's go. So now when we go to FreeCodeCamp, it should be checked off. Let's see here. Learn Git, and it is checked off. Awesome. Next thing we're doing is the periodic table database, and it's a project, and we're going to use bash, looks like, to get information about chemical elements from periodic table database. So looking forward to that, and I will see you later. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.